All right. So we got the Monkeys, who were 1-0, looking to improve to 2-0 against the winless Toes, who got blown out last week against the Clip Bears.
Yeah, they just didn't play Dame Dolla after he had like a. What do you have? 17 points after like one quarter.
Yeah, he had a second quarter explosion, which is like, I mean, cool to see, but they just didn't get any playtime after that.
Yeah.
So Aaron, who do you got winning this game?
I gotta go with the Monkeys. Like they just traded for Mitchell Robinson. They got a great center.
A good shot by, yeah, good pull-up shot off the screen, wide open. And there's Stuart Little, who put up 44 last game.
Yep.
Mitchell Robinson
For
at the top of the key.
Bean. He's gonna shoot the contested three, and it goes in. What a shot by Bradley Bean.
Bradley Bean, who just switched from Zach LaVine, didn't get much action last game, but he was able to put that tough three in, and he gets his first points as Bradley Bean.
They're up 3-2, and that's a bad shot there by Dame Dolla.
Rebounded by DJ Wilson. He's gonna run the break. He gets it to Bradley Bean, who pulls up for three, and he drops it in.
Off to a good start.
Bradley Bean just
already doing better than last game.
Much better than last game. And
they just can't get that off the board there.
Yeah, good board by Kareem Bondman.
Kareem, I think he's like 7-1, I think.
Yeah, but Mitchell Robinson had a great game on Orlando before getting traded.
Dean fadeaway. Definitely could have set his feet there, but he just decides to shoot the fadeaway. That's what a lot of players have been shooting fadeaway threes.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see because in 2K you don't normally see players shoot fadeaway threes, but I mean they've just been pulling them in this league. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes they make them though. That's interesting to see. Jordan Clarkson's first free throw is good.
He's been working hard and it's paying off.
Hard work pays off. Second free throw good. Alright, let's see.
I got that.
Alright, Stu taking the ball up the court. I haven't seen a shot from him yet. Alright, they give it to Wings. Back to Robinson. And they give it to Bean. He had the open shot. He's going to drive in. Blocked by Kareem.
Jordan Clarkson running the break, gets it to Dame Dolla, and he's going to pull a three, and he puts it in.
Toes take the lead.
Toes, they had a hot start against the Clip Bears last week. We weren't able to hold it down as they got just outpowered in the second quarters. But Bradley Bean,
he has all of the Monkeys' points right now.
And he started out hot. And this is what you want to see from your star player if you're Minnesota. Dame Dolla, pull up three, wide open, and
wide open. That just can't leave him open like that.
Yeah, they just can't stop Dame Dolla right now. And I mean, this is what you wanted to see from the Toes last game. I mean, they, like I said, Dame Dolla went off to a hot start, and they just didn't play him. So we'll be able. So we'll see if he can just keep it up. Bradley Bean inside, easy layup.
And easy layup. All 10 points right now for Minnesota. Playing way better than last game already. He already has more points than he had last game in just 3 minutes.
Yeah, Bradley Bean just a huge impact on Minnesota right now. We'll see. I mean, just how good he can be.
Good defense there in Minnesota.
Rebounded by Bean, who's running the break. Gonna stop. He's gonna dribble. Gets here to Stu. And he's gonna pull up Green. Bradley Bean
cannot miss right now.
Bradley Bean with all of Minnesota's points, and he has takeover.
I think he has 1 miss right now. He's playing great.
He's playing unbelievable. Back to LeBron James. Oh, thought Adebayo was about to put that back up. DJ Wilson running the break, which is interesting. And they're gonna step back, kicks it back to Stu. Had a big game last game. Drives on LeBron.
And one. Stu.
Great shot by Stu.
He's an excellent free throw shooter, so he should make this.
All right, so Aaron, so we don't like trip over each other. Do you want to like take turns doing the play-by-play and the color commentary? Like, do you want to do swap between quarters? Because we're talking over each other a lot.
If you want.
Yeah, okay. Because I mean, like,
we can say stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, there's a difference between play-by-play and color. Yeah. I mean, play-by-play is just like, you know, saying what's going on. Like, Dame Dolla taking up the court, and then the color commentator's like, oh yeah, and then this, that, and this, that. So so you can pick what quarters you want to do.
Alright, you can do this quarter, I can do second, and
you want to do second and third or second and fourth?
I'll do second and third.
Okay, I'll do first and fourth. Damian Stewart Little behind the back, step back, easy shot over Dame Dalla, and he's getting it going early.
And last game, we saw him shoot a lot of threes. Let's see him do that again here.
Dame Dalla, ooh, nice cross, almost stolen by Andrew Wiggins, and he puts in the tough mid-range.
Last game, Dame Dalla had an excellent game, but they just didn't play him the entire second half, and that's what killed them.
Bradley Bean has a little bit of takeover left. They're going to feed it to Mitchell Robinson down low. He's working on Kareem. Tough shot, and it's blocked without even jumping. Nice defense by Kareem Ballman there. Jordan Clarkson, stolen by Robinson. He's just going to stand there. They're going to get it to Damian Stewart Little. They're going to run a play for Andrew Wiggins. Has at the top of the key. Gets a screen from DJ Wilson. Not a very good screen. Steps back. Decides to take it inside. Green and one layup for Andrew Wiggins, who just is much bigger and stronger than Dame Dalla.
Something that I've noticed here this game is that Minnesota's attacking the basket a lot more. Last game, saw a lot of jump shots from. I mean, they've been hitting their jump shots this game, but the driving to the basket has been working well for them.
Yeah, and Minnesota just getting whatever they want right now. I mean, a lethal offensive defense team. I mean, they have a really deep roster. Came into the season as championship favorites, and unfortunately, lost their first game against the Bucks. Dame Dalla looking to cross over on Damian Stewart Little, puts up the tough layup, and he gets it to go. Dame Dalla cannot be stopped right now.
If Dame Dalla can keep this up, then I can see this game going down to the wire. But that's if they keep him in this time.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. They get Stu off the screen, gonna on-ball screen from DJ Wilson, double teamed in the paint, and he gets blocked by Dame Dalla. Dame Dalla doing everything for the Toes right now, and he feeds it down low to Kareem Ballman, and he slams it in, down back to a 1-point game.
Last game we didn't see that great of a game for Kareem, but right now he's playing pretty well.
Mitchell Robinson gets it back out to Bradley Bean, who had the hot start, hasn't done much in a minute. Good defense by Jordan Clarkson, and rebounded by, I don't know. Jordan Clarkson looking to drive on Bradley Bean. Not a great defender, and that is why. Just let him get right to the basket uncontested, and the Toes take the lead back.
I think last game Jordan Clarkson had, I think he had like a 20-plus point game.
As Mr. Robinson gets his first points as a monkey. You know, traded for Kid Kat Porzingis straight up. Interesting deal by Orlando. He's one of the Orlando's best players in their first game, and he just can't keep up Kareem Ballman off the screen, and he lets it slip inside for the easy bucket.
Good game so far. It's been back and forth.
Looks like there's going to be a substitution coming in for Minnesota in a minute. I do believe that is Sharif Cooper coming off the bench. I'm not sure who he's going to be subbing in for, but Bradley Bean off the screen, and he misses the wide open shot. Dame Dalla.
Stu.
Yeah. I mean, Stu's been playing decent, though, but it's interesting to see him get subbed out this early. Gets it down to Kareem Ballman, guarded by DJ Wilson. A decent interior defender. Not the greatest, but gets it out of Jordan Clarkson, guarded by Bradley Bean. They want to expose this matchup as much as possible, and he pulls up, can't hit it. Up to Bradley Bean running the break. He's going to pull up for three himself, and he can't make it. That's
He's not
two.
made a shot here in a hot minute.
Yeah. Ooh, good spin move by Clarkson. Can't quite get inside. Terrible shot. He had the inside drive, and I'm not sure what he's doing. DJ Wilson on the break.
There by Bradley Bean.
Yeah, Bradley Bean, not a great defender. Got it that time. Bean wide open for three, and he puts that one in. Assist by, great feed by Damian Stewart Little.
I think Bradley Bean, he did have 13 points 3 minutes into the game, but now I think he only has about 16.
Yeah, and Mitchell Robinson just letting these slips down low into Kareem Ballman. He's not that great at defending him. I mean, a great interior defender on the ball, but Mitchell Robinson cutting inside, and great defense by Kareem Ballman, who is not a great defender, but he has the length and size to do it. And a lob to Cam Adebayo, and he gets it to go in.
It's terrible defense there by DJ Wilson.
Damian Stewart Little running the point up the court. Looks like he had an isolation going. They're going to run a little off-ball play. Bradley Bean wide open. and he hits the tough close shot. Bradley Bean, a lethal scorer from all areas of the court. Jordan Clarkson dribbling the ball. They're going to look to get it to Kareem Bondman down low. Mitchell Robinson, like I said, he's really good in these situations, but it'll be interesting to see what he does with it. And Damian Stewart-Little cannot keep up with Dame Doll off the ball.
I don't know why he just followed him around that screen.
Yeah, interesting defensive decision. Mitchell Robinson's trying to drive on Kareem. Ooh, behind the back. Trying to post up. Kareem Bondman's a little bit too big for that. Gets it to Bradley Bean. Pull-up shot. Can't hit it. And they got LeBron James with Bradley Bean on him. And he's just going to get the easy lay-in. Too big, too strong, too good of an offensive flair. Stu running the point. Gets it to Wings. No points here already. Stu to Bradley Bean inside. Good layup.
Bradley Bean is just carrying this team right now.
Yeah, Bradley Bean has had some tough misses, but he's made the big shots. Dame Dolla looking to hold the shot for the last shot of the quarter. Gets an off-ball screen for Clarkson. Had him if he wanted him. Passed it a little bit late. Now he's gonna have to take a tough shot over Bradley Bean, and that won't go. End of the quarter. Toes up 2. Really similar start to the Toes versus Clip Hairs game, to where the Toes came out and were really competitive in the first quarter. So it'll be interesting to see if they can hold on to this lead or if they're going to fall apart like they did last game. Right now, it's just been Dame Dolla running the show.
Alright. Caesar.
Caesar. Dame Dolla staying humble.
See if you can get it. Alright. Now Sharif Cooper is checked in for Stu.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I
See
forgot.
how he's just signed recently. He's a great playmaker.
And you
Wings
see
for
right
three
there.
is good.
You see right there as Sharif Cooper gets his first assist of his career. An insane playmaker. And he can do it at a high clip.
Immediately, Monkeys get a three-pointer to take the lead. Right, gives it to Poole down low, and that's just an easy layup. Bad defense there.
Yeah, Sharif Cooper, not a great defender. But I mean,
He's only
he
about
has every
6 foot. But
yeah, but he has everything you want on the offensive side. Although,
Here's
it doesn't
the
really help
Robinson
him.
posting up. Here's the Sharif Cooper fadeaway. That's a bad shot there.
Just a bad shot. Tough. Not really going to make that very often.
He was Bam Adebayo. I haven't seen him do really anything this game. And this is good defense there by...
Oh.
Foul.
That was a good defense, but that was just a terrible foul by DJ Wilson.
I didn't really see a foul there. I mean, he took a swipe, but... see the replay.
Yeah, it looks like he smacked down his arm a little bit, but...
You say that back, cat.
Alright, Bam Adebayo, not a fantastic free throw shooter, so let's see if he can get at least one of these.
I would expect him to. I would expect at least one of these to fall. And the first one does go.
It is good. Alright, and I think I've noticed so far that Dame Dolla has actually been checked, and I don't know what Robinson's doing right now. That should have been an easy rebound for him, but Kareem has just been destroying him.
Yeah, Robinson, after coming off that good first game, maybe a little bit questionable move now, but I think it'll work out for the Monkeys in the long term.
There's a terrible shot there by Wings. Good defense by Sharif Cooper to stop LeBron James from getting to the paint. Here's Jordan Clarkson trying to work on Bradley Bean.
Yeah, and they got to expose that mismatch, yeah. 9 inches taller and about 50 pounds heavier. That's just a defensive mismatch. You're going to get that all day.
Absolutely.
See, they're giving it to Wings. Oh, and Sharif with an easy layup.
And his
Good
first
ball
points.
there. Alright, let's see. Jordan Clarkson taking it up. And he's guarded by Bradley Bean. Gives it to Jordan Poole. Gives it to Kareem. And it's just a terrible pass there by Bam Adebayo, but great defense by the Monkeys.
And Sharif Cooper's going to put it in. What a dunk. Not a great dunker, but in transition, he's showing it off.
He's only 6 foot, but sometimes he can throw it down. Here's Jordan Clarkson. And it's just, and he misses the easy layup.
You'd expect him to make that almost all the time.
Fast break, Sharif. And drive. Oh, he had the. I think he could have had the layup, but he just did the step back that he didn't need to do. Here's Bradley Bean with a large defender on him.
And Kareem. Kareem just falls over.
Interesting defense there by Kareem.
Gotta say, I mean, that's not a tactic I'd like. That's not a tactic I'd use, but, I mean, I guess if it works for him.
Yep. Right. Bam had about at the 3-point line for some reason. He's a terrible 3-point shooter. Alright, gives it to Jordan Clarkson, and it's stolen by Bean. Don't know what he was doing. He's trying to show off too much there.
And it's almost stolen right. Oh, it is stolen right back.
By Kareem. I don't know what Clarkson and Bean were doing there. Just doing those dumb spin moves, but it was Bam at the top of the key
and easy layup or easy dunk.
Yeah, Jordan Poole not known for throwing it down, but he gets an easy dunk there. Here's Sharife Cooper taking up the court. And he's gonna drive, and he's fouled and one.
Sharife Cooper, who is small, but he can finish around the rim with the best of them. I mean, as long as he doesn't get blocked, I mean, he'll make you pay if you just don't play good defense on him. You gotta stay in front of him. And he hits
the free throw. Now the Monkeys have a 1-point lead.
Oh, okay.
They were down 39-33, so they've been playing some pretty good defense so far. And
I didn't even know that.
They don't have Dame Dollar in.
This thing's 2 out of
And Jordan Poole with the wide open shot misses. Rebound Bean's gonna give it to Wings for the transition 3, no good. But rebound Sharife.
That was that's not something I ever thought I'd seen. No, Sharife offensive rebound keeps the possession alive. Although Wings might throw the possession away again, just tough pull-up shot and it's blocked. And they're running in transition. Sharife Cooper on LeBron again. Back out to Poole.
Wide open mid-range, no good.
And Jordan Poole is just clanking right now, known for his offensive capabilities. But what is Bradley Bean doing?
Shot, but rebound by Wings, and he shoots the.
What is Minnesota doing right now? Minnesota's definitely taking interesting shots. And
Bam for the easy dunk.
And the toes are back up.
They just.
That sounds
They've
absolutely.
been playing a bunch of ISO ball right now. Move to Robinson, see if he can get a play for Bean. They're trying to look for him. They give it to DJ Wilson. And they give it to Sharife, drives in, and
oh my god, what a block by Cam Adebayo.
Wait, are you doing it alone?
Just sent it off the glass.
Luckily, DJ Wilson was there.
Yeah, luckily it was off the glass, or else it would have been not as good of a possession. Kareem, not a shooter at all. Gets it to Clarkson.
And here goes Bam. He has slashing takeover. And he takes a tough layup over DJ Wilson. That is good defense there.
DJ Wilson, a good 3-and-D big man.
It was Andrew Wings with a smaller guy, and he's double. They had Robinson in the post.
Yeah, interesting move. Sharife Cooper to Bradley Bean, who's gonna and he misses that. In and out. Rare miss from Bradley Bean after wide open.
Here's Jordan Poole gonna drive, and he's fouled by Robinson.
Robinson, who we saw in foul trouble in the first game, eventually fouled out of the game, but he had to sit the whole fourth quarter because he had 5 fouls. And then I think, and Orlando hated. I have a feeling that Orlando hated Mitchell Robinson because they subbed him in just to foul him out, and then didn't foul again at the end of the game. It's interesting by Orlando, gotta say.
Here goes Bean taking it up the floor. He's to Robinson at the 3-point line. He's gonna drive, post up, Bean for 3, good. And the Monkeys take the lead again.
They cannot guard Bean off the ball, but they gotta do something. They gotta start going over those screens, or they gotta double him or something, because they just can't keep getting him wide open shots.
Here's Bam driving, and terrible shot blocked, but it almost went in off the block. They give it to DJ Wilson, easy. He misses the layup, and he gets his own rebound, and he gets the easy layup.
DJ Wilson with an interesting miss, to say the least.
But he redeemed himself. Alright, here goes Jordan Clarkson trying to work on Bradley Bean. And alright, and he's fouled.
Bradley Bean with his second. Not anything to be too concerned about. This is going into the almost into halftime, but you don't want to see him pick up a third.
If he got subbed out for Stu.
Yeah. But it'd
Maybe
be
even
interesting to
Walmart.
see. It'd be interesting to see two point guards and Stu and Bradley Bean or Stu and Sharif in it at the same time.
And Dame Dollar has checked back into the game.
Crackers.
Alright, leave it to Sharif. He's gonna take the ball up the court.
Sharif, who has Dame, who's not a good defender on him, gets it to Bradley Bean.
Bean, easy layup. This is bad defense by Jordan Clarkson there.
And Bradley Bean just cannot be stopped by Jordan Clarkson or any other point guards or shooting guards right now.
And Sharif, a pretty good defender when he's guarding the point guard, and a bad shot there. And
Monkeys
here's
running in
DJ
transition, gets it to Cooper, gets it out to Wings, lob for Robinson, and what the hell is Mitchell Robinson doing?
He had the easy dunk, but he just jumped about 2 inches off the ground. And interesting shot by Dame Dollar. It hasn't been good since he checked in.
Wings running the break to Cooper, back to Wings for three, and he drills it.
Good. Andrew Wings for 3.
And
Saw him hit a few
Sharif,
threes last game. And a pretty
Yeah.
good 3-point shooter so far this season.
Sharif making the easy read in transition to get it back to Wings, who knocks down the 3 and puts him up 7.
Here's Dame Dollar. And terrible...
Stripped by Sharif. And he's going to pull up for 3 in
Sharif pull up.
transition. Misses it. Robinson back to Sharif. Behind the back.
Sharif with cream on him, so...
That's not any chips, so it doesn't
Oh,
even
what-
matter.
Alright, here goes Sharif. Step back 3. Not a good 3-point shooter, but...
And
he gets his
another
own rebound.
offensive rebound. Back to Robinson. He's going to get fouled.
Sharif, it looked like he had the layup, but he's just trying to get those assists up.
Sharif loves them assists, gotta say. And Sharif with 2 offensive rebounds. Not something you're going to see often out of a 6-foot-tall point guard.
And here's Robinson, not a great free throw shooter, and he misses
And
the
it looks
first.
like Stu is coming back in the game.
And he's gonna sub in for Bradley Bean. And he misses both free throws. He's a terrible free throw shooter. Right here goes Sharif, or Clarkson guarded by Sharif Cooper. He's gonna drive, and he's blocked by Robinson.
Robinson with the
And
block,
that-
and Sharif and Robinson both have takeover.
And that's what the Monkeys traded for Robinson for. They really needed a big interior force. And here goes, actually Bradley Bean's in. Oh, they subbed out Andrew Wings.
Oh wow! So what they're
Rebound
they're
Robinson.
running Bean at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Down to DJ Wilson. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Gets his own offensive board and he puts it back up.
Been playing pretty good so far.
And now 3 players on the Monkeys have takeover. We'll see if they use this to pull away.
Here's Dame Dollar guarded by his twin brother Stu. And they've been guarding LeBron James. Interesting move. And that's the 3, but he hits it right over Damian Stewart Lillard.
And Dame Dalla has just been hitting big shot after big shot, whether it's a good shot or a bad shot. I mean, he's just been making them.
And here goes, and he gives it to Robinson at the 3-point line. Not a good shooter at all. Gives it to Stu, back to Bean. He's gonna drive and pull up. Green! Good play there by Bradley Bean.
And like I said, Bradley being a lethal scorer can score from anywhere he wants. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's contested or not. And
Fade away, no good.
Just wanna have a
And oh, Bradley Bean runs into the ball. I don't know
What the hell is
he's
Bradley Bean doing?
There,
Bradley Bean with the he's trying to get up those rebound numbers.
but it was Dame Dollar open 3 and it's good.
That was a
Or
long
1-2.
2.
Here's the Bean. He's gonna take it up the court and sprinting up there. Here's Bean trying to drive and he's double teamed. They have Robinson wide open. Do not
Robinson
shoot
is
that.
through 3.
And there's Stu
Robinson
guarded
from way
by
downtown.
LeBron. And he's gonna get a screen. And Stu just can't get it to go. And that's halftime.
Minnesota up 6 against the Toes, who actually stayed in this game, which is relatively surprising for them. Dame Dollar, that man right there, has just been doing it all for him, on offense and defense.
Last game, I think they were up at halftime by 8, and then they ended up losing by 20, I think.
Wings, what do you have to say? I'm really
Yes.
racist. Wow, Andrew Wings, what?
Andrew Wings, cancel him. Cancel Andrew Wings.
Wings is canceled.
Can't wait to see the halftime show. Oh, there's Shaq, Curry, and Diddy.
Shaq.
Shaq is staring at nothing. See that tough shot there by Dame Dollar.
Aaron, what do you think of this game so far?
It's been a pretty good game, but we have seen some interesting shots to say the least, and we have seen Bradley Bean just run into the ball for no reason.
Yeah, and Bradley Bean with 29.5, 0 assists, which is, I mean, not very surprising. He's a pure scorer. Shaq, what do you think of the game? I hate white people. Wow, Shaq. Interesting pick.
Great Shaq. And the thing to note here, Dame Dollar has 17 points a half. And remember what happened last time he had 17 points a half? He did not play the entire second half. So let's see if they run with that game plan again.
That's great
on the
game plan against it.
He's breaking all the physics on the bike.
Holy shit.
He's being pretty efficient right now.
They playing Jack Harlow. You can't hear it, but they playing Jack Harlow.
Here goes Stu, and they have Dame Dollar in again. Alright, smart move. Just kidding. Terrible move. Dude, driving in.
Mitch Robinson
completely misses the rebound.
What the hell?
Oh my goodness. Bradley Bean just... looked like a flagrant there. He just came in and...
What is Bradley Bean? What is Bradley Bean jumping for? You know you fucking fouled him. You about killed his... you about killed him. Let's see if Bradley Bean goes out here.
Very smart basketball player.
Give him a tech, ref.
They're gonna keep him in. He has 3 fouls. Let's see if that hurts the Monkeys.
Yeah, that'll be something. That'll be something to watch for the rest of the game to see if Bradley Bean, if he picks up his 4th, I'd expect him to get subbed out.
Here goes Stu driving floater. Good, tough shot there by Stu, but he gets to go over Dame Dollar.
Stu, a really good finisher.
Dame Dollar taking up the court, guarded by Stu. Try to pull up, and it's good. Dame Dollar just carrying the load for the Toast so far.
Yeah, you just can't give him that open shot. Dame Dollar can just hit it from anywhere.
And he goes to Robinson. To wings, he could probably drive on Clarkson. He doesn't. Gives it to Stu for 3, no good. Rebound Robinson, he gets the easy dunk.
And that is why the Monkeys traded for him. An interior presence who can get the offensive boards and block shots. I mean, and Cat wasn't doing that much for him. They sacrificed spacing for interior presence, and we'll just have to see if it works out.
He's doing his job so far, and fadeaway 3 by Dame Dollar, and he hits it.
And Dame Dollar is just making tough shots. If it wasn't for him, the Clippers wouldn't be within, or not the Clippers, the Toes wouldn't be within a 5-mile radius of the game.
Stu trying to, they give it to Wings. He's guarded by smaller defender Clarkson. And here's Bean gonna drive on LeBron James, and he's blocked off the glass. LeBron James with his infamous chase down block. And here goes Dame Dollar. Double teamed, and he's fouled by DJ Wilson.
And DJ Wilson hates Dame Dollar. He just punched him in the mouth.
And there's that block there by Cam Adebayo, but DJ Wilson got the easy layup.
Yeah, great takeaway, Aaron. Great job giving Cam Adebayo his present. Or not his present. What the fuck?
Present. You got a present.
Good job giving Cam Adebayo his praise.
And what are the Monkeys doing right now?
And they are just hacking. They're just hacking the Toes players. They are frustrated right now. 2
recent fouls in 1 possession.
2 recent fouls in 1 possession. And also don't forget Bradley Bean trying to murder Dame Dollar.
Here's Cam. Gives it to Clarkson. Kind of trapped there. To LeBron, guarded by Wings. Good defense there. He's gonna take a tough shot. He's blocked by DJ Wilson. That's a shot clock violation.
Just a great defensive possession by the Monkeys. Andrew Wings, an underrated perimeter defender, and then DJ Wilson with a great help defense to force the shot clock.
Indiana Pacers, best team in the league.
I agree. Right behind the Honks.
In front. It was Bean.
Double teamed. Out to Wings. Wide open for 3, and he clanks it. The Toes have two interior.
Give it to LeBron. Oh, I mean Clarkson with an easy dunk.
The Toes have two big men that are primarily centers, running both the power forward and the 5. So it's not surprising to see him get a lot of rebounds here.
I mean DJ Wilson is a center too, but
Bradley Bean was wide open, but Dame Doll didn't see him.
Here goes DJ Wilson. Here's the wings. He has a smaller defender on him. He's gonna drive, and nope, he's gonna give it to DJ Wilson for 3. Good, DJ Wilson.
DJ Wilson.
Pretty good game so far.
DJ Wilson, not a high volume shooter, but if you give him the open shot, he'll definitely knock it down.
Here's Dame Doll. Deep 2, no good. That's his. I think that's his first miss of the half. Here's Cam Adebayo, double team. He's gonna take it. Has the shot, he's fouled, and DJ Wilson now has 3. Now the Monkeys. I mean, Monkeys do have Dwight Howard, but they're not gonna have much spacing if he comes in for DJ Wilson.
Yeah. Oh, there. It looks like they're subbing in Barrows Sharkley. Sir Barrows is taking the floor for the first time this season. Let's see what Sir Barrows.
Straight up, Barrows Sharkley might be the worst player in the league. He has a 31 3-point shot, and he's 6'5". Wings D3, no good. Guarded by who is that? Oh, it's Vince Carpet. I thought it was
it's Vince Carpet. Oh, Vince Carpet had the easy lane, just decided not to shoot it. Gives it back to Dame Dollar.
Back. No good.
Barrows Sharkley with his first rebound of his career. Barrows Sharkley's taking this game over.
They had Robinson wide open, but they gave it to Bean for the contested layup. No good. Rebounded by Vince. Running the floor, shoots the 3. Good. And the Toes take the lead.
Interesting shot selection from Vince there.
And here goes Bean.
Aiden is laughing in the background.
I know, he's so loud.
Screen by Robinson. Gets it. Barrows Sharkley, who's guarded by Cam Adebayo. Gets it to Wings. Driving on the perimeter. Steps back. Shoots the contested shot. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson with a good board, but he takes the tough shot too. Yeah, it looks like it looks like he might have pushed him a little bit, but
0 for 3, no good. Rebound Robinson. Give it to Stu. Try to work on Dame Dollar. And see what he does. Screen. Actually, that was a terrible screen. He's gonna drive almost. And
Stu is ice cold right now.
Drives and Barrows Sharkley with the horrible defense. That's why he never sees the floor.
That was a great defense, I gotta say. That was just better offense by Cam Adebayo.
You're really not supposed to play behind the player.
They had Wings wide open on the cup, but he ran back out to the 3-point line. It doesn't matter. He gets blocked by Vince Carpet.
Don't know what Wings is doing there. He just couldn't make up his mind. He gets the pool wide open 3, and it's they count it.
And Kareem Ballman just murdered Mitchell Robinson, and the Monkeys find themselves at a 6-point deficit. The Toes have come out strong here in the second half, and they're going to call a timeout.
Much needed timeout.
I think they're going to sub out Barrows again. Unfortunately, he's been hot, but I don't think Coach Aaron Lyons knows what the hell he's doing. And I can tell you right now, Coach Aaron Lyons does not know talent when he sees it.
He's still in.
Gets it to Robinson in the corner.
Robinson in the corner. And
Gives it to Barrows.
Right, gets to Bean. Oh, step back. What a move.
Beautiful
and he hits the shot.
Beautiful step back and a beautiful shot right over Jordan Poole. One possession game.
Barrows. Or Cam Adebayo. Barrows just a freak of nature.
Barrows Sharkley is locked in. Look at his face. Look at his face. You can't tell me that man is not ready to play. And Barrows Sharkley is not scared of the matchup. Barrows Sharkley is shining right now. When the lights are the brightest, Barrows Sharkley steps up, and you can count on him too.
Barrows Sharkley, an elite defender.
Barrows Sharkley, look at the determination on his face. You can tell that he is ready to win.
Good switch there by Barrows. They forced him there.
Bradley B running in transition. Gets to the Stu.
Stu's gonna drive and takes a tough layup.
Yes, Stu is ice cold right now.
And no good, but and Bartles can't get he gets pulled. Bartles trying to get dunked on by Cam Adebayo.
Man, and Stu is not having a good follow-up game to his first one.
He goes Bean. He takes a contested mid-range, no good. Probably could have had the lip. Here goes
Vince Carpenter in transition, guarded by Wings. Gets some separation, gets it out of Bio. Guarded by Stu. And blocked by Robinson. And then stolen by Robinson.
Oh, no.
But Stu Little is missing some brain cells and he couldn't pick up the ball. Kareem has not missed a shot.
100%.
Let's see if they get some. Let's see if they get some Sir Bartles pick and roll action going on.
What a screen!
And one for Bradley Bean.
What a screen by Bar. He has stood in place and screen no way.
Terrible defense by Jordan Poole as he.
Cooper coming in for Stu. Oh no, he comes in for Wings.
And Jordan Poole lets him get the wide open shot off and fouls him. I mean, if you're gonna foul him, at least make him shoot the 2 and don't give him the extra 1.
Being a good free throw shooter, greens it. Give it to named Charles is struggling to stay up.
Charles has had some health issues recently with his weight, and he's struggling to stay on the court.
If they leave for 3, good. Vince Carpet, a pretty good 3-point shooter. I don't know why they left him open.
And Vince Carpet has just been really good in the minutes that he's been given.
What do you mean?
And here's Stu. Gonna work on Dame Dollar. ISO. The drive in and floater is good. Good. Right.
Able to get it up over Kareem, who has a lot of size and length. And Balls Sharkley is just looking lost out there. Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar cannot miss. He's having a way better game than Stu right now. Go Sharif Cooper, guarded by Vince, gonna drive.
Oh my! What a Euro!
What a move!
What a Euro step by Sharif Cooper.
Cam Adebayo was trying to take a charge in the restricted zone, but
Cam Adebayo just was lost.
He just doesn't know the rules of basketball. And guarded by Bar. Look at this German.
Dame Dollar Green and Dame Dollar cannot miss. Bartles Sharkley, the excellent pickup defender,
like
showing his basketball IQ.
For Jordan Poole, gives it to Sharif and blocked. Oh my goodness, what a block!
Over the backboard. Let's see, Bartles Sharkley. No, and they're subbing out Sir Bartles.
Bartles is coming out.
Bartles Sharkley was a warrior in the minutes he's played, and you got to give him his respect. The first minutes he's played all season. Gets it to Sharif in the corner.
And being wide open Green, and that.
And there you see, there you see the playmaking ability of Sharif, just able to find the wide open man and hits it almost every single time off the catch. And
pull up in Green.
Bradley Bean got
those screens.
Yeah, Bradley Bean got murdered on that screen from Kareem.
Here goes Sharif, a good ball handler and playmaker. He's shown he can finish too, and he's gonna drive in again. He's gonna throw it down. Sharif Cooper.
Sharif Cooper, not a great dunker, but you give him the space, he's gonna throw it down right over Kareem too. Just couldn't get the contest.
Take over. Get it to Vince for 3. And he can't miss right now.
The entire Toes team cannot. The entire Toes team cannot miss.
He was Stu. He almost ran out of bounds. And let's see what he's gonna do.
Robinson with a terrible screen.
The DJ Wilson. See what they do. Get it to Bean. He's gonna pull up, and it's good.
Tough shot for Bean.
Bradley Bean.
He had the inside lane. Surprised to see him take that pull-up shot.
And he's fouled by Stu. I don't know why.
And he's gonna go to the line.
And yeah, so many reaching fouls this quarter by the Monkeys. Don't know what they're doing. They're sending an excellent free throw shooter to the line.
Stu with a low basketball IQ play right there, sending a good free throw shooter to the line with 4 seconds left in the game. Or not 4 seconds left, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's only 3 quarters in the game. Bradley Bean from half court sucks it up, and it rims in and out.
I thought that was good for a second, but...
And the Monkeys are down 8. You hate to see this if you're a Monkeys fan.
They just can't play defense right now. Offense hasn't been bad, but they just can't guard Dame Dollar or Vince Carpet.
Yeah, and I mean, the Toes who were just great, or not, the Toes who got blown out by the Clip Hairs, and the Monkeys who were heavy favorites just are turning heads, and they're really just upsetting the Monkeys right now. Assist of the game. Let's see. Aaron, do you agree with the assist of the game?
I mean, I don't really remember a lot of the assists, but I guess.
I guess so. Who's in the game right now? Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, and they sub out Dame Doll. Interesting move that killed them last game. He did not play the entire third quarter or fourth quarter.
Let's see if the Monkeys can make a run now with him out of the game.
Chris Paul for 3, no good.
And Dwight Howard getting his first minutes of the game.
Pretty good rebounder. The Monkeys have 2 very good rebounders.
It's my turn. My turn to play-by-play.
Oh yeah.
Gets it to Chris Paul, who's their point guard, who they just signed the other day. An OG in one of the other basketball communities, the NMA, but it doesn't really count for much over here. Gets it to Klay Thompson, to Cam Adebayo down low. He's getting locked down by DJ Wilson right now, and he's running the break.
Great defense there by DJ Wilson. He's been playing good defense all game long.
Bradley Bean looking to work. He gets double teamed, finds the open man. He had Dwight Howard under the rim. Now he's going to look to exploit this mismatch and just terrible defense, but at least he's able to get his hold of this and put it back up. Surprised he missed that first one. Yeah. And just like that, as soon as Dame Doll goes out, goes from an 8-point lead to a 4-point lead. Jordan Clarkson looking to work on the terrible defender, Sharife Cooper. Doing a good job staying in front of him. Gets past him. Good pickup by Dwight, and he just shoots it right over Sharife. Sharife is just too small to guard him. They're going to let Stu run the point right now. Stu guarded by Chris Paul, a decent defender. They had Sharife on the slip, didn't get it to him. Sharife going to shoot the tough step in mid-range, can't hit it, and it's rebounded by Kareem Bauman, who's played almost every single minute of this game.
And Jordan Clarkson with the easy layup over smaller.
And it's back to an 8-point game. Yeah, this is what you want to see if you're the Monkeys. You want to see Sharife handling the ball, and the lob to Dwight Howard. What a lob from Sharife, and what a finish from Dwight. You want to see Sharife handling the ball, because Dame can do stuff off, because Stu can do stuff off ball, but Sharife, he is your primary playmaker if you're the Monkeys.
I agree with that.
Clarkson down low, good pick. Oh, terrible pickup defense by DJ Wilson. Gets behind him instead of in front of him. And the Monkeys working with Stu, gets it onto Dwight. They try to get Bradley Beal off the tough pull-up shot, rebounded by Dwight, and what a putback.
Dwight playing some quality minutes right now.
And the Monkeys are going to
fill in with Robinson's shoes.
The Monkeys are going to have to make a big run here. 7 minutes left in the game, down 6. They're just going to have to get some defensive stops, and they just can't stop Clarkson right now, as he hits the tough pull-up shot, and he has takeover now. Gets it to Stu, working on Chris Paul, gets it to Dwight. You don't want to see him shoot the ball if it's not an assist. And Bradley Bean with a wide open shot. Good feed from Dwight. Not known as a playmaker, but able to see him there. And Jordan Clarkson has takeover. This is a bad look if you're the Monkeys. You don't want him to get inside. But rare miss from Clarkson. Gets it up to Sharife, running the break. And Chris Paul doing a good job in transition, finds Bradley Bean in the corner, Green, and just like that is a 3-point game. Cross-court pass from Sharife, and what a shot from Bradley Bean to make it a 3-point game.
Sharife not a huge scorer, but he's been a very good playmaker.
Gets it to Chris Paul. Klay Thompson hasn't done much in this game. Crisp working on Dame. He's going to have to shoot a tough pull-up shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by DJ Wilson. And they are out in transition. And Bradley Bean is running. Oh, and DJ Wilson. Tough pull-up shot. Bradley Bean with a rebound. And it's blocked by Kareem. Rebounded by Dwight. And he pulled. Oh my goodness. And it's a jump ball. Terrible transition offense from the Monkeys there.
Don't know why he pulled up there.
Dwight Howard just has to win this. He has to win this jump over Klay Thompson. If you don't, you're not black anymore. He gets to stay black, and he gets to the Stu. Green!
And the game is tied!
Stu hasn't done too much in this game, but he is showing up big in this last quarter. Chris Paul working, going behind the back. He spins, gets to the Kareem, and it's stolen by DJ Wilson. And they're running the break. Sharife wide open. Dame to Sharife. Misses. Rebounded by Dwight. Dwight has been huge off of this bench. Dwight has just been huge on the offensive board. They have no answer for him. Kareem is just gassed right now. Kareem has played almost every single minute of this game. They don't have much center depth, and this is showing. I mean, Kareem is just out of gas right now. And Dwight Howard is just killing them on that board. Interesting to see if they put in Mitchell Robinson again, which they do not.
Don't.
Mitchell Robinson is still on the bench. And bad defense by Bean, and he lets the and one.
Yeah,
And
they
now-
should have just let him have the wide open layup.
And now the Toes have a chance to put go back up one. Toes has been playing really well. They're step for step with the Monkeys so far.
They
Or-
subbed out Sharif. It's an interesting move. He's been playing great.
Yeah, interesting. They put it in. They put Wings in for him. He's been playing all right, but screen by DJ Wilson just turns around, doesn't do anything of a screen. Oh, Robinson is in the game.
Oh,
I could have swore I saw Dwight.
yeah.
Stu pull up mid range and he gets it to go.
Big shots, dude.
And the Monkeys take the lead right back. Yeah, Stu has shown up big in this fourth quarter, with almost all of his points almost half of his points coming in this last quarter. There's still 4 to play. Chris Paul, good mid-range shoot. What a pass!
Don't know what DJ Wilson was doing there. He just kind of ran away.
He pulled up, did a twist in midair, and got it down to Cam Adebayo. They had DJ Wilson wide open on the slip, didn't get it to him. And what a shot! Pump fakes,
Stu.
gets him in the air, and shoots it midair, gets the end one to go, and they have a chance to go up 2. Stu, a good free throw shooter, and it goes in. Stu
Stu's
playing.
been huge. this
Oh,
quarter.
and Dame Dollar is back in the game, so it'll be interesting to see what goes on here. They have Kareem wide open down low, and that is an easy bucket, and the game is tied back up. Yeah, I mean,
Yep,
Mitchell Robinson had a good pickup, but they just swapped on him. You can't swap Dame Dollar onto Kareem. That's going to be an easy bucket every single time. Mitchell Robinson, good screen. Wings gets inside and almost blocked by LeBron James, but just a good layup.
Monkey's playing good here so far.
Jordan Clarkson, guarded by Bean, playing decent defense. Double teamed,
and
almost stolen by
almost
Wings.
stolen.
And they're going to get it to LeBron for 3.
LeBron.
And he puts it in. Not a
What a
great three-point
shot.
shooter, but he puts it
Big shot
down.
there.
LeBron
Huge shot there.
James.
With Stu.
Gets it on to
Gives
DJ Wilson.
DJ.
Tough shot,
Bad
tough
shot.
miss. Rebounded by Cam Adebayo. And the Toes are running in transition. Bradley
Man, that
Bean
LeBron
guarding
three could be
Clarkson.
huge. Here goes Cam.
Gets it to Dame Dollar.
So good.
Rare
Rare
miss for him
miss.
there. And the Monkeys are out in transition.
Who's Dame? Or yeah, Stu.
Gets it down to Robinson.
Robinson.
Looking to get a play for Bradley Bean. And it's
He
blocked by
blocked.
LeBron James.
Oh
What
my
a defensive
goodness,
play.
LeBron coming up huge right now.
And
Dame Dollar.
Dame
hits
Dollar
the-
puts it up to 3-point lead for the Toes. As soon as Dame Dollar comes back in, the Toes are running again. Doesn't receive much of a screen for Robinson. Gets it to Wings. You wanna get Bradley Bean going right now. And Wings dunks on
What a
Kareem.
dunk! Wings! Andrew Wings!
And they're back down to 1. Dame Dollar, they have to have an answer for Dame Dollar here. Good defense, and Kareem just puts it in. They just can't get him off the offensive glass.
I have a hot take. I think they should have kept Dwight in.
Yeah, I think so. He was playing a lot better than Robinson was. Gets it to Stu. Good layup, wide open, Green, and it's back down to 1 point. They're gonna have to get a stop here sometime. They can't keep allowing scores.
It's a lot
If
of
I'm in-
easy buckets. For
If I'm Minnesotan, I'm giving the Dame Dollar matchup to Andrew Wings. And he doesn't get it to
misses, but they
fall.
can't get the
Kareem
rebound.
with another rebound. And just a terrible shot by Kareem. Rebounded by Robinson.
mistake.
Bradley Bean in transition. Pull up
For
3. And he misses.
He choked.
He took a risky shot, and that's exactly why it was risky. If he misses it, that's 3 points that are gone. And
Ooh.
Robinson with the rebound. Bad shot by Dollar. Bradley Bean looking to get inside on Clarkson. Gets it down to DJ Wilson Green, and they take the lead right back with 1 minute left to go.
Ooh, a great game.
Dame Dollar looking to looking to see if they can get the lead back right here. They were leading for like the last 3 minutes of the game, and then they lost it. Dame Dollar wide open, pull up mid-range. He is ice cold. He is choking in the biggest moments. Gets to the Stu. Stu was wide open down low.
Wide open. And foul.
And the one. And the foul. Kareem Bomb in.
I guess
Stu.
it's good that he waited, because he got the and one. Stu coming up huge. Let's see if he can get this very clutch free throw.
Stu has been a beast in this last quarter. Not much going for him up until now, but he has that clutch gene instilled within him.
Right now, I think they're just thinking no threes, because if they allow a three and then they get stopped, that could be very bad news for the Monkeys.
Player of the game, Bradley Bean. I agree. Bradley Bean has been an insane offensive scorer. How many does he have now? He's near 50. I can tell you that.
I think he might be in the 40s. Oh, and they had Dame Dollar open for three for a second.
Yeah, and if you're the Monkey, and clutch steal by Bradley Bean, running in transition, he's gonna throw it down, and that just might be the dagger. They gotta get it. If they get a stop here, this game is over. But they gotta stop Dame Dollar, which is a tough thing to do. He's double teamed. Get it down to Cam. Interesting shot, Green.
And
yeah, they're gonna foul.
It's a good free throw shooter. Oh, and they throw
it
up for
Bradley
the
Bean.
time.
Oh, it looks like it almost got stolen. And they get it to a great free throw shooter. And the MVP chance rained down for Bradley Bean in Minnesota.
See if he knocked these free throws down. First one is good. Bradley Bean.
And the fans want Bradley Bean for MVP after this huge game. And
I think that's the dagger.
That should be just about it. Although we have seen crazier things happen. It's not looking very bright for the Toes right now. They have to get a three here and they have to get a steal. If I'm the Toes, I go for an inbounds three and then I try to get a steal or on the press. They have Dame Dollar wide open. And they're just wasting time. They throw the lob.
Terrible.
And they get the ball back. Mitchell Robinson had a chance to seal the game if he stole that right there. Just couldn't hold on to it. Gives the Toes a little bit more hope. They had Clarkson in the corner. They have Dame. They're going to get it to Clarkson, who's going to shoot the open three. And it's rebounded by DJ Wilson. And this game is over. This game has gone down to the wire. But it looks like Minnesota will pull away with this as Wings misses a clutch free throw. Not very fazed by it. Although we did hear Wings say earlier that he was racist, so... just your reminder to cancel Wings.
He's racist and he missed a clutch free throw.
What more reason do you need to cancel him? Jordan Clarkson puts it in, but it's too little too late. And the Monkeys will win this game.
Stu, shoot it.
Behind a huge performance from Bradley Bean. Yeah, Monkeys get their...
Stu in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Monkeys improved to... Monkeys improved to 500 as the Toes fall to... They fall to 0-2. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what... Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what moves the Toes make. I mean, if I'm the Toes, I think I ride this team out. If this team starts winning games and it starts winning games, but I mean, if they don't, then they have a top pick and the potential to get Trae Young, who is unhappy in the situation.
50 bomb.
Yeah, Bradley Bean, 53 3-2 as his first game as Bradley.
Let's not forget that clutch steal you had late in the game.
Yeah. Stu with almost all of his points coming in the fourth quarter. 15 in the fourth, 6 for 6. He went perfect from the field to 3-point line and the free throw line. So Stu, 24 0-2 for him. Wings played a decent defensive game. To 14 3-6 and one clutch steal at the end of the game. DJ Wilson played big minutes, got big stops.
Didn't show it on the stat sheet, but he played awesome.
Yeah. A lot of offensive boards, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 blocks. Sharif Cooper, just a playmaker. I mean, the stat sheet doesn't show the impact that he had on the game, but he was just making great feeds the entire game, and just sped up the game for the Monkeys whenever they needed it. Dwight Howard, in only 5 minutes, played really quality minutes, kept getting offensive rebounds, and just kept the Monkeys in this game.
What a game!
8-6, 1-1 for him. Robinson. Robinson didn't have the greatest game. Didn't have the great game like they expected him to. 4, 14, 4, and 1, and 2. Yeah, he did have a good game interior. But not the game they expected him. Sir Bartles, 0 points.
Player of the game.
But but he did his job. He did what he was supposed to
50
do.
points, 30 assists.
Will Farton, Corey Brewer,
what a game.
and Thabo Explosion did not get minutes. And on the other team,
Ryan Brokoff minutes.
another other team, Dame Dolan only 28 minutes, 34, 1, 6, and 1 block on decent efficiency. Although he did go ice cold in that fourth quarter. 1 for 6, 0 for 3, only 2 points. He just disappeared when they needed him most.
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson, consistent in running the show. 24, 3, 6, and 1.
Not shoot good from 3 though.
Yeah, no, he shot terribly. Cam Adebayo, really decent game. 17, 10, 5, 1, and 1 on decent efficiency. Kareem Bauman just kept getting those offensive boards. He was just killing Minnesota on the glass. 7'1" with a long wingspan.
3 blocks.
Yeah, 16, 17, 3 and 3 blocks. Vince
8 for 9,
Carpet
too.
in a reduced role in only 7 minutes, 11 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, and 2 blocks. Went perfect from the field. Jordan Poole, 13 minutes in a reduced role as well. You'd like to see him get more minutes, but didn't shoot that great from the field. 9-2 for him. LeBron James put up a well-rounded stat line like he always would, although he put up 3 blocks, which is unreal. And nobody else did anything. Sorry for you, the other guys. Oh, well, Chris Paul and Klay Thompson more specifically. You didn't do shit. Alright, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, Andrew Wings is racist, and Shaq hates white people.
Praise Shaq.
Praise Shaq. Alright.